Hey guys, it's Jane. Welcome back to a brand new video, and this time we are in Korea for the Korean Grand Prix, and looking forward to this one. For the third race in a row, we are on pole position. And a fantastic qualifying lap, which is really enjoy racing around this track. So our front wing is 4-1. Brake 51.49. Of course, the balance was I think it was 4. No, it was, I think it was 8-8. No, it was 5-4. I brought it down to 3-4. No, it was 5-6. I brought it down to 3-4 to see how it was. It's much better. Suspension 2255. Gearbox is just completely weird. Engine and alignment left and right. So stopping on lap 6 for our 14 lap race. No way John Eric Verne can race me in any of that stuff now. Alright, let's go to the grid. Can William win another race? Alright, so William on pole, Mark Webber 6, there he is, and John Eric Verne down in 16th place. He usually got it out of Q1. Put it into limits, 5 laps, and away we go. So I am slowly learning how to get off the line in an F1 car on this game. There's Alonso now in second place, coming off turn 2 down a long straight. On the biggest straights on the Formula 1 calendar, if not the longest. Alonso dives out, tries to have a look down the inside. And we cover that off quite well. So Webber goes from 6th to 4th. So we went back to our original helmet. So we're gonna run this helmet for the rest of the season. Because there's too many other people using it. Oh, there's contact. Fernando Alonso is going round. I doubt there'll be a safety car, but you know. But as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna run this helmet for the rest of the season, and then next season we're gonna switch out to the helmet we ran in Singapore. We might invert back to this helmet for the Singapore Grand Prix next season. So as we cross the line to finish lap 1, 1 minute 51, 3, 2, 112. So what our race engineer said, he said dry race from here on out. No rain expected at all. So come down into turn 3. Even with a lot of laps in practice, we still struggle to get to the turn 3 right. So Rosberg in second at the moment, Mark Webber in third. Of course, William So idol is Mark Webber. And he's friends with Mark now. Same with Daniel Ricciardo, who we replaced. Don't know why we replaced Ricciardo when Ricciardo's all round better than Vern. Vern's just useless. So Alonso's probably in dead last right now. Trying to figure out if he can store any points, because this is going to pull us even more ahead in the championship. So 1 minute 46.876 or 78 is the quickest lap of the race so far. No one can catch us out in front at the moment. The weather's actually not too bad around this place. As Webber now goes to second. What a move! He used DRS to assist him and was better on the brakes. Now making just a few mistakes now. Because running wide at turns 4. Making mistakes through 4, 5 and 6. So Webber still 6 seconds behind. Well, not 6 seconds, probably a second behind. Yeah, 5.5 seconds behind. So another 3 laps until we do our pit stop. We are just trying to focus on staying out ahead of Webber. Of course, in the last race at Singapore, we weren't too good on the opening stint. And then on the second stint, when we did our first pit stop, we jumped onto the prime tyres. We were great until we made a mistake with about 6 laps to go. And then we made an error big time, and Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian caught up to us really fast. So Webber has escaped Nico Rosberg and now on a hunt for William. William's not going to let anything get closer to him. Running wide, had a lot of understeer. The rear tyres are fine. They can last probably another lap or so. But Webber is catching William at a rate of knots. So the 2 Australians battling now for the race lead. So Webber has been flying in the last 2 laps. had oversteer there, or understeer, and so Webber on back of us now. He's been closing in on us at a rate of knots. So Webber will probably have DRS on us. So we're coming at the end of this lap. The middle sector is where we're really going. The start of the middle sector is where we're really going to hurt with these tyres. We're going to use half our curves bar down the straight, heading into turn 3. Even with DRS, Webber wasn't able to get past us. You might now that we've got a bad exit off turn 3. Better on my brakes. Coming into turn 4. This is a part of the track that's really going to hurt us. So Rosberg caught up to Webber and William just from that strap. Didn't want to take Webber off the track, so I had to leave enough room, but I had to stay on the racetrack as well. The tyres are shot. Webber's essentially just pushing us along at the moment. Got so much understeer, it's not funny. These are the heavily worn tyres. See how the pit lane see how we go coming into the pit lane. Webber stays out. Rosberg follows us in. Prime tyres going on our car. See how fast this is. 3.1 seconds. Let's pull that in 4th. So we've got some marbles on our tyres. We'll get them off quite quickly. So hopefully on these fresh prime tyres we can actually do something with this. The cold tyres gonna have a lot of oversteer coming off the corners. It's like we demonstrated through that little part of that track, little part of the left-right part of the racetrack. We gained a lot of time there on Sergio Perez. Had some understeer. We should be just over a second behind. So you're going to have DRS down this main straight. So Webber has been jumped in the pit stop. So hopefully their tyres last to the end of the race. So hopefully now we can put in a decent lap time. So I'd like to know where Fernando Alonso is. So Rosberg is 5 seconds behind us at the moment. Just cruise out in front. No need to push. So it's coming through sector 3 at the moment. My fault, didn't brake for that corner. So we set the fastest lap of the race that time round. 1 minute 45.698. We were 5.5 seconds ahead of Rosberg. He's almost 2.5 seconds of Mark Webber. So I need to keep this up till the end of the race. So the next race on the calendar is the Japanese Grand Prix in Suzuka. Definitely not looking forward to that one, as the Toro Rosso I don't think will be going too well there. I think we might struggle a little bit in the race, like we have been all season. Of course, to store no points in the opening round in Australia, then to win Malaysia, and all the results we've had, this has been absolutely fantastic so far in the Toro Rosso. To not score any points in Australia and then have a few wins this season, and now we're in championship lead by I think 18 points. That's phenomenal. You wouldn't expect that from a Toro Rosso car. So yet again we set the fastest lap of the race. So we have about, I don't know, I think we have like 5 laps remaining or something like that. Five or 6 laps remaining, one of the two, but I'm pretty sure we have 5 laps remaining. So we have a huge gap over Nico Rosberg, who currently is in 2nd place. There's a lap car up ahead. I wonder who that is. We're 8 seconds ahead of Nico Rosberg with 7.9. So round up to the closest number, it's 8. So yeah, we have 4 laps remaining. He's got a pretty good exit from that corner. So the next few corners are perfect. Hopefully we can catch up to this lap car, whoever that is. I don't think it would be Fernando Alonso. If anything, it's probably Max Chilton or Vino Vanegard. Or Charles Peak. Pretty much 9 seconds ahead of Rosberg as well. He was 3 seconds ahead of Webber. He was struggling on them prime tyres. That might even be a Lotus. It's like I think it was a black car I've seen. So we have 3 laps remaining. Dial it up to the rich mix. Run that for the rest of the race. No, it's a Caterham. It was either Charles Peak or Vino Vanegard. It is Vino Vanegard, we'll find out in a second. And that's Charles Peak. He tapped his gearbox and we almost spun it. Got round Charles Peak, not as quickly as we wanted to, but we've got round him. So 2 laps remaining in the Korean Grand Prix. So we're looking okay. That was a pretty good exit off turn 3 that time round, that's for sure. We set the fastest first sector split, so obviously it was a good exit from turn 3. Wasn't a good exit off turn 4. Or 5 or 6. So we'll find out. Hang on a second, guys, gotta answer this. No, sorry about that, guys. Don't know who that was. Yeah, so we set a personal best in the middle sector. Because of all the sliding that we've done. So we're 9.3 seconds ahead of Rosberg. He was over 2.5 seconds ahead of Webber. As we cross the start-finish line to start our final lap of the Korean Grand Prix. So apparently our lap times are better than Rosberg's. Our tyres are pretty much shot through at the moment. It wasn't okay to exit, no real spin off the corner. It wasn't purple like last time. 8.9 seconds. Even with our worn tyres, we are still pulling away just that little bit. We come around, we have 2 corners remaining. Well, now we do. Here we go, the final corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy wins yet again. 3 races in a row. First time in career. Vergne finishing 17th, Webber finishing 3rd. What a result.
Brilliant. That's the double. Pole and the win.
Fernando Alonso finishing 11th, so he had to claw back through the field. And Jules Bianchi was the next one to get lapped.
Brilliant display of driving. You've just equalled Ayrton Senna's record of 8 wins in a season. That's a really big achievement. Congratulations.
So we've had 8 wins in the season. Of course, I had to format the PlayStation so that it restarted everything, and I had to try and get everything accurate, but that didn't work out. So we're 38 points ahead in the championship lead. Comfortable at the moment. More than one race win. Of course, Alonso would have to win 2 races in a row to probably even take the championship back. Red Bull and Mercedes separated by 1 point. That's lighting up. We're pretty much over 113 points ahead of Lotus, so we're comfortable in position number 4 at the moment. I think that's the way it will stay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching the Korean Grand Prix. Hope you have enjoyed it. Go like Williams' Facebook page, Mr. BT Films, for more updates about the Japanese Grand Prix, and he'll appreciate the support as well. Until Japan, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you then. Goodbye.